Welcome to the Road to Reopening, a curated collection of high-value tools and resources for you and your business. We're your hosts. I'm Paula Scaper.
And I'm Cathy Kuzel.
And today is the first of 5 conversations we're having this week with our featured experts. Today, we have the pleasure of inviting and welcoming into our room Jim Doyle of Doyle and Associates Private Wealth Management. Hi, Jim. Welcome.
Jim, you need to unmute yourself so we can hear you there.
I think we've been down this channel once already this morning.
We have. The joys of technology, right?
Ain't that the case?
Go ahead, Cathy.
Oh, I was going to say, so again, it's just, technology and wanting to have this conversation. We're so glad you're able to join us. And so tell us a little bit about yourself and, who are the type of clients that you work with?
Well, I'm a private wealth advisor and I'm a graduate of the UBC Sauder School of Business Family Enterprise Advisor Program. What am I telling you by saying that? I'm passionate about what goes on in family businesses and the issues and the challenges that they face, which are unique. And I think it's difficult for them to get quality people who look at their whole situation.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we were talking about this on a conversation we had before about Paula. Remember, we said surrounding yourself with those experts, the people that know their business, and that's what's going to make you a success. So the question, I'm going to read it here, is sometimes business owners, like they say that, oh, my business, it's not complex or it's not big enough to warrant a tax and estate plan, right? And I know I hear that from my consulting clients as well. I said, oh, well, I'm not big enough. I don't need to worry about that. But quite often that's not the case, right? So briefly, tell us why it's important and how the resource you shared is going to help them.
Thank you. I think if I reframe business owner and I give it a different hat, I'm going to say, let's call business owner firefighters. Okay. They spend their whole day putting out one fire after another. Okay. And with any time left, that magical unicorn spare time, they do other things. So we talk about, the tyranny, the urgency, what comes up, what needs to be dealt with today, what can be put off. Okay, so I think a wealth advisor has an obligation to a client to acknowledge just how busy they are and say, let me shine a light on some of those areas of your life that you probably don't look at that really need to be looked at so that you're not wasting resources or opportunities. And that's what I do.
That's what you do. No, that's really important. Paula, do you have any other question for Jim here?
So Jim, you mentioned how you're absolutely passionate about family businesses, and it's true that the family business has so much more at stake, right? Because when things aren't going well in the business, you can't just walk out the door and go home and leave it behind you because it's waiting for you at the dining room table, it's waiting for you at the breakfast table. What are some of the financial pitfalls that some of our viewers who are watching who are maybe, in a family business, maybe second generation of a family business, maybe they're looking at handing off to the next generation. What are some of those pitfalls that can really take a family business out?
Well, I think by hour 6 or 7, I should be up to full steam by then.
So maybe just give us one right now that our viewers can pay attention to. And we know that they've got information and goodies in your gift. Okay.
Now, I think the challenge comes down to putting the time into this sort of stuff and knowing who to go to. Okay. I see it all the time. People assume they're working with an accountant. They assume they're working with a lawyer. Okay. And that they're going to be proactive in terms of the advice and guidance that they need for their set of circumstances. If you already knew the questions, you could go to your professionals and say, hey, could you give me a bit of guidance on this? Could you work collaboratively with my other advisors? Okay, but chances are that never happens. and, multiply the issue of that with, competing agendas in family businesses. Mom and dad have theirs. If the kids are involved, they have theirs. There's competing agendas, limited timeline, and particularly limited knowledge. And these, I think, are critical challenges that many businesses face.
Wow. Yeah, it's so true. So true. Well, thank you, Jim, for coming on amidst everything and sharing that with us. And I know that our viewers are absolutely going to be taking a look. So we're gonna bid you farewell. And for those of you looking, take a look at the list down. Click on Jim's link and download his gift and tool resource here for Road to Reopening. So once again, thanks for your time, Jim.
It has been fun. Have a great day.
Okay.
All right, you have a great day. Wow. So that's, money is such a touchy subject for at the best of times, right?
At the best, and especially you put family in with that and then look out, right?
Right. You're running your business and you're trying to deal with the finances. There's just, for any business owner, it's worth having some expertise because we can't know everything. We're really great at what we do, but we can't know every area of our business, right?
No. So it's, no, I know. So I know that Jim's got an excellent tool. So again, people, make sure that you click on the link in our list of experts down below. And I think you'll be pleasantly pleased with what you're going to add to your toolkit. So, so check back with us. Our next featured expert that we're going to be speaking with is none other than Ben Baker of Your Brand Marketing and the executive producer of Communicate Your Why podcast network. So I'm really looking forward to that podcast. We need to start
I know,
experts, right?
I know. Fantastic. I mean, Ben's approach to turning your podcast into a content engine is, ingenious. It's fascinating. Looking forward to that conversation tomorrow for sure.
As we are. So that's it for today. But until then, I'm your host, Cathy Kuzel.
And I'm Paula Scaper. And we look forward to seeing you on the road to reopening.
Bye, everybody.